nobody cares about me. Walk down the street like I'm not in there. It's the way it's always been. One day I'll notice a change. One chance to play the big stage. The fear, it starts to grow. I wanna hear my song on the radio. I see my idols on TV. I'm getting older and nobody's heard of me. Gotta work my way up. It's everything I could ever want. I wanna throw down the books and pick up pen and paper. I'm always getting funny looks, and people say I'll never make it. I'll lie and stare at the roof. I know I've got something to prove. I wonder what it'd be like to live my dream in real life. The thought of it is so surreal. To be an unknown kid with a record deal. One of life's roller coasters, I'm gonna scream. Singing my own songs, my only dream. Gotta work my way up, be whoever I like. If I only knew my future was so bright. Travel around the world and see.
Good evening.
Hello, everyone.
Hello, my little cherubs. Good evening, Ina. How are you?
Better than you.
True facts. Yeah, I mean, this week I've been suffering with a head cold and I've still got it. So I'm a little bit poorly. However, I don't need any love. I'll just fight through it because that's what I do. And bed. Lots of fucking sleep. However, that being said, we've got an absolutely banging show coming up for you tonight. However, let's talk about a little bit about news. News. The news is always good. What day is it today, Ina? Because I haven't seen you for a week and I know you're dying to tell everybody what day it is today. I don't even know. So,
Yes. I'm so glad I'm doing this with you today and not anyone else because it applies to you. And I'm so glad to announce that today is Bald is in Day. It is. It's in fashion. Bald is in.
true fact, ladies and gents, every woman loves a bald-headed, mustache-wearing heavy metal pirate. Just saying.
Let's not get carried away. But bald is in.
We can all hope.
So-
We can all hope.
Yeah.
Yeah. How's your week been?
Nah.
Nah.
I don't
Nah.
want to talk about it.
Well, you've got a storm over there in a minute, have you not?
Yeah. We're all
Oh,
going to die one way or another.
I'd quite happily have a storm right now. It's absolutely red as, and I don't do the sun. I hate the sun.
I hate
However,
the sun
what-
too.
Yeah. And you live in Greece. Ironic, really.
Yeah. I should
Ironic.
move, really. Go fund me.
Somewhere like Finland where it's just cold, dark.
No, because I learned recently that most of the year it's broad daylight the whole time. No. Nope.
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 Hard pass.
Well, cheers, Ravenstone. Yeah, she likes bald men. Let's just say hello to everybody in the chat. I believe we see
Hello, everybody in the chat.
Luna. We've seen Bob. Dan's doing something. Obviously, we've just had Raven as well. So, hello, everybody out there. Starseed's in there. Rex is in there. I think Mary Beth's in there. If she isn't, she'll be there soon. But hello, everybody. Anyway, we've got a great show lined up for you tonight, even when I'm feeling like this. But I love this band, and I've played their music loads of times on the House of Pain because they are absolutely phenomenal. And the two gents coming on are, yeah, they're dogs conkers, in my opinion. So, you know what? Let's bring them on. We're going to bring on One from the North.
Let's do it. Hey, guys.
Good evening, gents. How you doing?
Very fine, thank you. Very fine.
Fantastic.
Yeah. So,
Thanks for having us.
Yes.
no, more than a pleasure. It was Ina that. Yes, I've pointed the wrong way to the right way today. There we go. Ina got in touch with you, hit you up, and so
Am I
thank-
blushing?
So we've got Riku just there, and then we've got
Ri.
Tomas over here. There we go.
Thomas.
Yeah.
Riku Thomas.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah, what
I
Ina
know,
said.
right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What Ina said.
6
What
out of
Ina
5.
said. Names
I
are
could
just-
make a career out of it.
Yeah, truly.
Yeah. Of course.
I'm terrible with pronunciation of names, so I do apologise, gentlemen. I do apologise.
Yes, you're gonna be like number 1 and number 2 today.
Yeah.
Yes. We are fine with that.
Yeah. We
The
got
one on the left, the one on the right.
Yeah. I barely speak English at the best of times.
Yeah, me too.
Well, you speak it better than I do, so there's a start. Anyway, gents, welcome to Talking with Demons. How about introduce yourselves and the band?
Yeah. Hi. Like said, my name is Riku, and I like to call myself abroad McKeenan because it's maybe easier for most of the people, you you say the name, but yeah, Riku it is, and this basically one from the north, industrial metal band from Finland here, from the land of cold and dark,
Yeah.
dark and
Happy times.
happy times. Yeah.
Yeah.
But I'm mostly making all the songs and recording and so on. And I have a good friend here, Thomas, who I'm working with a lot with these music things. And
Yeah, it's his show.
yeah,
Yeah, I'm just helping out. But yeah, I'm Tuomas, and I've been playing in quite a few bands, but maybe the most known is Pain Confessor, which is Finnish melodeath band, but we quit.
yeah,
So yeah, currently I'm running my own band, Philadelphia Incident, but that's about it. So I'm here to help.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I'm the live guitarist now.
Yeah.
Okay. And then I'm doing my beautiful vocals every now and then.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Because I love his voice, this growling thing. He really can do it. That for the listeners and so viewers, you can see what he can do, what he's capable of, in a short time when we see the video.
Thanks, man.
We'll get there. We'll get there.
Yeah, we will.
Don't give away too much.
Yes, everyone having a mega pint of wine.
Pint, a mega pint.
Mega pint.
Mega.
Yeah, exactly.
Cheers, by the way.
Yeah, I've got nothing but coffee at the minute. Yes, that's right. I'm drinking a coffee because I need to get rid of this cold.
Yeah.
Coffee? You?
Yes.
For
Right.
shame, Jace. For shame.
Look, it's a
What
rarity.
happened to you?
all right? It's a rarity. And it was quick and easy.
I should write it down. It's like
Yeah.
July 9th. Okay.
We all make mistakes.
Yeah, exactly.
One of many.
Yeah.
But anyway, tell us about the band. How long have you had this project? I'm going to say project because it's not a band, clearly. It's like a one-man show.
No, well, yeah. Basically, yes, because I've also played in many bands previously, but I really wanted to start something my own, and I'm capable of recording and do the mixing and mastering by myself. So it's easy to make music, and I just love it, and it's like a therapy for me. I'm still and this whole thing. It's so small band, independent things, but like I said, it's like therapy for me. It's a way of life, making music, and this just happens. But
He's passionate.
yeah.
Really passionate about it.
Yeah.
But correct me if I'm wrong, but I think because we have very small circles here, we are not from Helsinki, which is probably the best place to be in Finland if you want to start a band.
Yeah.
So there aren't that many players that you can just call up and say that would you like to come and do something. So it's easier to make it by yourself and then just like figure out a live lineup. So that's what's happening here. So he just did everything and called me, asked, would you like to help? And I said that no, but guess I have to. Yeah, and we have a couple of other friends that did the same thing. Everybody said no at first, but
Yes, of course. Let us take
Yeah.
me.
But you broke quicker than everybody else.
yeah, yeah, yeah,
But,
but
yeah.
but he's doing it so perfectly that you can call it a band, definitely.
Oh, thanks. Cheers. And what to say? I started making these types of songs like was it 2015? What I like to say that this band got formed back then. 2015, more or less. It's there is no just one day when I started this because I just wanted to make something different, and I started doing music, and I released the first album in 2018, which is kind of different thing what I'm doing now. But the so to say the key factor here is that I want to combine different elements from different kind of musics. For example, I've always enjoy also hip hop and rap music and these electronic type of things. I've listened to bands like, for example, Cypress Hill and so on. But at the same time, I've always listened to like Cradle of Field, Satyricon, Norwegian, true black metal. So it's kind of twisted.
Yeah, I think we have something to sort out because he likes Limp Bizkit.
Yes, sorry guys, but yeah, exactly. That's how
Yeah,
We
it is.
all make mistakes.
Yeah, we all make
Yeah.
mistakes. Yeah, a cup of coffee and we're okay.
Yeah, exactly. But yeah, but yeah, like I said, I just wanted to make something basically new, and this electronic metal, combine pop elements to black metal.
Yeah,
It sounds fascinating, and I need to say I'm on the path at the moment, to go forward. I'm not in the final just yet, but I'm going the right direction, to so to say.
yeah,
And for example, this Silence and Me, it has a lot of both sides already.
yeah.
And now making a third album at the moment, and there will be a lot of good stuff,
Yeah.
adding really black metal type things and pop melodies, and
I mean, if anything to go by with the Silence and Me, I mean, it sounds like it's going to be an absolutely banging album because you sent me Silence and Me, a couple of months, probably about a couple of months back, and I've been playing it every now and then in the House of Pain, and it's just an absolute corker. It really is. It's another very good track from one from the north. It really is. So if that's anything to go by, the third album is going to be, it's going to be tasty.
Yeah,
I bet so.
Spoiler alert. I have the privilege of hearing stuff, so yeah, it's probably not even the best. So yeah, every time Rico is sending me some stuff that listen to what I've been writing, and do you want to take part in like doing some vocals, and every time I'm like walking my dog and listening them, and then I have to text him like, what the fuck? This is better than the last one. He always improves, and it's pretty fun to be around to see that. And actually the first album you did, it was pretty different. You are bringing in the metal more.
Yeah,
So it's
exactly.
like evolving all the time.
Yeah.
It's fun.
The first was actually it was a more or less with acoustic guitars.
Yeah.
I've been trying not to say this stupid thing for a couple of minutes now. I was gonna go with a pun and say, so back then it was darker times.
Yeah.
See what I did there? See what I did there? Because their first album is called Darker Times.
Yeah. That's actually pretty
Yeah.
good, but I think
Yeah.
Oh, excuse me, I do apologize.
I was going with a pun. It was so sophisticated. I'm the only one who got it. But it's okay. I liked it. I'm not taking it back.
No.
He's dying. He's dying. That's it.
Loved it.
I'm good.
Take care,
He's
man.
dying.
I'm good.
So, is it time? It's
time.
It's time to introduce your music to our viewers. So, let's take it away with Play Through Me. Let's do it.
Hey, this is Jeff from Westlake, and you're watching Talking with Demons.
Forget the failure, disgrace you bear as your burden. How they put you to crawl on the ground. Your voice so silent, afraid the strain to take it out. Only a burn to inhale the vermin. If you give me even a bit, you know that I can take everything. So say the word and I'll overcome. Deliver the true ravage. Play through me. I know that we can do this all night long. Scream through me. Sing out tonight your own late song. Your shivering skin is all I once again. In front of the metropolis that burned through the night. The sound of Lila fills the void. While the light fades in the darkened sky. If you give me even a bit, you know that I can take everything. So say the word and I'll overcome. Deliver the true ravage. Play through me. I know that we can do this all night long. Scream through me. Sing out tonight your own late song. I know that we can do this all night long. Sing out tonight your own late song. Play through me. I know that we can do this all night long. Scream through me. Sing out tonight your own late song. Play through me. I know that we can do this all night long. Scream through me. Sing out tonight your own late song. I know that we can do this all night long. Sing out tonight your own late song.
This is Crystal of Anoxia, and you're listening to Inner Demon Radio. Crank it up.
Pow. Love that track. It's peppy. It's full of zest. Yeah, I'm using lovely words today.
Oh,
Yeah.
It's a mad mix of a dance track mixed with industrial metal, and then you got the vocals, and you got the gutturals, and wow, it's just lovely. It's just lovely.
Oh, nice to hear. Thanks.
Yeah, I mean, I was going to go somewhere with that. My head's all aflutter. Over to
I
you.
liked it though.
Yeah.
I liked it though. I thought I was like in a club, and the speakers were like blasting, and everybody went like up and down, up and down. I liked it.
Yeah, I would
Yeah.
like to see that.
Yeah,
Really.
yeah.
I can dance to it. I'll do it. I'll record a video dancing to it, and I'll send it to you.
Oh, yeah, that's
Yeah.
sweet.
But yeah, I agree with Ina there. It did have that club feel. I mean, I was sat at the back there. Apart from coughing my guts up, I did move a little bit.
Yeah.
So that's a good start.
He would be at the end of the bar holding his beer.
Yeah.
Doing this.
True facts. True facts.
I'll do the dancing. So tell us a bit about the song before he dies.
This song actually, it's a bit easier song to say. I'm just having fun, and it's actually letting your inner demons out. So it fits here.
Oh,
It's
how
here.
appropriate.
Yeah, but it's not that. How to say.
We got time. Google it.
Yeah.
Good.
Breathe deep and let it go.
Yeah. But it's not that serious, this song. And I just wanted to make something, catchy and
Enjoyable.
Yeah, enjoyable and exactly combining these different elements. And actually, in the song, you heard it right, so to say. So
Yeah, but
clean vocals and hard stuff, and then catchier things.
please explain to me why, when I listen to the lyrics, it's not just having fun.
Yes, but I'm a Finn,
Yeah, our fun is suicide.
Yes, exactly.
Well,
Don't threaten me with a good time.
Yeah, I mean, well, we've had a couple of Finnish bands on before. As I May is another top quality band. They're a little bit hard rock, but yeah, I mean, the Finnish are very melancholic, aren't they?
Yeah,
Yes, exactly.
yeah, and alcoholic too.
Is it alcoholic or is it just functioning alcoholism?
Yeah, dysfunctioning. Yeah, just joking, but yeah, I think it's something that we learn throughout our youth.
Yeah,
when you're born into this darkness, and it's actually pretty young country. So we've been under Russian rule and Swedish rule, and we are like slave people. So
basically,
yeah, I think that's something that.
I mean, is it that dark there though? Because I mean, you said the sun's not going down for about another hour.
Well, yeah. Actually, it is. It seems like it's winter now. So
yeah.
I don't know what the fuck is going on.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, because when I was driving home from work today at 10 p.m., it looked like it was like maybe like usually in June when it's 4 a.m. It looked like that, and now it looks like it's November, and
it's
it's
twisted,
It's really dark.
There was actually a nice sunset just a moment ago, but then it went back to this.
Yeah. So we are stuck in darkness.
Yeah. June time here in Finland. That's very nice.
Yeah, but think about it. We enjoy 1 month a year.
Basically.
I mean, at least you get 1 month a year. The UK gets like 1 day.
Yeah, well, actually, but that's great day. That's a great day.
I mean, even if it's 15 degrees outside, all the blokes are getting their shorts on, tops are coming off, the women are getting naked pretty much for 1 day.
Okay. And then they have to go back in and
and then we start putting our cardigans on and all sorts. Well, I don't wear cardigans. I wear a jacket, but for those that wear cardigans, I appreciate you.
Yeah. But about that melancholy, I think it's more or less Scandinavian thing. If you think about a lot of metal bands are coming from Scandinavia, and think about, for example, if you know the band Katatonia, how depressed that.
Yeah, but it's in the name,
And
That's true.
Catatonia, well, they released their last album last year, didn't they? And I think they're about to release another one very, very shortly. And they're an absolutely banging band. I mean, you're right. The Scandinavian country really is just absolutely smashing out the music in a minute, especially the underground scene. I mean, you got your likes of yourselves. There's all the hard rock bands that are coming out as well, and there's a lot of dark and black and metal coming out of, ironically, your country because you're so melancholic and lovely.
Yes, exactly. Yeah. About that lovely. Yeah, but considering that we are in the real underground, so we talk to a lot of people who play in bands, and we are in contact with people and see how it goes. And there are so many bands. It's not even, I don't know how many. It's like Finnish bands are like every 10 people have one band.
It's
band per 10 people. It's really, and I'm talking about metal bands. So,
yeah, that is true. But actually, why the live scene is still it's lacking, you know?
Yeah, live scene is not that good.
No, for some reason.
But
not.
They used to drive down the clubs. We used to have better clubs, but somehow they just went out of business, and
yeah,
it needs to get better. But I think now that the COVID bullshit is going out, it's getting better, but it takes a couple of years.
Yeah, hopefully, because if you want to get good live gigs from here in Finland, you need to go to Oulu, Tampere, Helsinki.
Yeah, Jyväskylä
maybe Jyväskylä, yeah. But we need to still remember that we have 5 million people here in Finland, so it's a very, very small place.
Yeah,
it's about size of Berlin.
Yeah, yeah, or like one side street in New York.
Yeah, exactly.
So your nearest neighbour's what, about 20 miles away then, effectively?
Well, basically.
Hopefully. We're also misanthropic.
It's getting really crowded. We should move.
Yeah, I feel uneasy if my neighbor lives like 20 kilometers from me.
Exactly. No, but this is a true story. I've always dreamed to buy a house from somewhere from the forest, you know, when there is no one, you know.
And I did that.
Actually, you live.
Yeah, I live somewhere that my closest neighbor. Well, it's like 60 meters, but anyway. Yeah, but we got forest all around us.
Yeah, but I really enjoy to be alone.
Yeah, me too.
Your nearest neighbour's the local bear.
Yeah, well, I'm basic Finnish guy, you know. It's nothing more.
Yeah.
Well, you got a band all on your own, so you don't like other people.
Yeah,
obviously.
It's one from the north. So
it's one person from the north. It's one from the north. Yeah, I want to be in a band, but I don't want other people. I don't want bandmates. So
that's the way how we do it here.
Yeah, excellent. So circling back to us. Are you guys self-taught? Did you grow up studying music?
Well, we are more or less self-taught persons, you know, what comes to music. And...
Yeah, speak for yourself. No. Yes, I am, but you're the main guy, so you
my friend. My friend knew how to play guitar, and he saw some things to me, you know, when I was something like 12 or 13. And then I just started to making music. And I think there are many people who has the same story, basically.
Yeah, it probably has something to do with the nearest guitar teacher lives in Sweden. For some reason, a lot of at least metal players in Finland are self-taught, as much as I know. There are very many, of course, who have academics background, and they are from like they started playing violin and stuff like that. But
for example, Apocalyptica.
But there's quite a few who are just like us, that they just picked up a guitar and started to figure it out. I started with drums, but figured out that that's not my thing because I'm too slow.
Actually, remember we stole the acoustic guitars from the school.
I didn't steal anything.
I stole it.
No. So it was you.
Yeah, it was me. Yeah.
Is it that one?
But there was no internet basically when I started to play. So it was. The internet was basically so small thing back then. So I needed to, you know, get 1 hour from the library, you know, to get an hour on the internet and get the notes from there, you know, about different songs. And I remember I wrote down to the small, you know, these paper small papers, these tabs and
Yeah.
and then went back to home and putting those on the bed. I started playing, and it was like that.
Yeah, I used to buy Guitar Player magazine and stuff like that, where they had these guest slots that Kirk Hammett was giving lessons, that he wrote some tabs and
Okay, that was something
gave some ideas. So I started to look at those, but at first I just picked up a guitar and had my cousin teach me the basics, and then I just started to learn by listening. Listen to the songs and figure it out. So,
pretty much, yeah.
But if you throw notes at me, I'm gonna just drink and go nuts.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah, now I can read notes somewhat, but at first I couldn't care less.
Yeah, basically, yeah.
Yeah, but Riku, you do some more complex things such as mixing and mastering that took time.
Yeah, I've learned a lot from YouTube, basically.
Yeah.
So yeah,
That's the
I've
trick.
been watching hours and hours of different kind of videos and recording something, and then trying to figure out how to make this better and so on. And you always basically now find everything from YouTube and online.
When was the first time that you recorded something by yourself?
I think it was 2007 or something like that. When I
I like that. He's interviewing you now.
Right,
So
this is
let's
great.
leave that. You don't need us. Just do it. Go ahead.
You crack on, Thomas.
No. Because I was thinking that when I started to do my own recordings, I was probably 18, and I borrowed my then guitar. I lied a bit. I had a guitar teacher, but for just a couple of weeks. But when he became a good friend, and I borrowed his. He had this mixing station that you placed a cassette, like old tape, in there, and you recorded stuff. It was like 8 tracks or something like that. So that's I started to learn like doing it analog. So the digital stuff came when I first got my PC. But yeah, I think that most of us started doing like this. We just borrowed something and started to trade ideas that how the fuck did you get that sound? And then you like show the other guy.
Yeah.
And that's what we do now. So
yeah, pretty much actually still.
Yeah. I call Riku, how the fuck did you do that? And he's like, I don't know. Can you show me?
But learning by doing. It's about that. And I'm actually, of course, happy now that I can produce here everything basically at home. Yeah. It's very nice, it's easy to make, and when you got the feeling, you just go there and open up the computer and start making.
Yeah.
So it's so easy nowadays to make music.
Yeah, in those regards, we live in a very fantastic age.
Yeah,
that we can actually do it so easy. It's of course it probably helps to get the music scene a lot more bloated. So there's a lot of stuff that there are so many people doing so many things by themselves that it's harder to find the like real jewels. But still, I still like the idea that everybody who wants to create something can pretty much do it now.
Exactly. So
it's not about money that much, but they are pretty cheap software, and everything is pretty easy to get. So I think that young kids can start sooner and get to learn to do these things.
That's exactly it.
Yeah.
Well, don't give away your secrets. Don't say like anybody can do it. We're nothing special. Just watch a couple of videos.
But hey, that's the Finnish way as well, Hey,
let's make a number out of this.
Yes, exactly. It's a very Finnish way.
Yeah.
So, what were some of your influences growing up? What kind of music did you listen to?
Like I said, I've listened to many kind of music basically, but of course, to name some bands, for example, Dimmu Borgir changed my life pretty much back in the days. Korn, for example, a huge influence about those guitar, effects and so on. In Flames they have really nice, older In Flames especially, they have really nice, these guitar things, and always when I'm listening to the old In Flames, it gives me basically chills because it's so enjoyable to listen, And this is something, if you want to play guitar, it gets me fired, It's very nice. Yeah. For example, those bands, but then of course Rammstein, I enjoy that band because they have this unique atmosphere. What they
and the fucking
creating.
Live shows.
Yeah, those live shows, of course. Yeah.
What about you, Thomas?
Yeah, I think that I'm pretty much the same sort of. I just judge music by the song. I don't give a fuck about genre. So, my first ideas about how I love music was Boney M.
Okay.
Yeah, it was Oceans of Fantasy. My mother bought me the double LP, so that was probably the first music that I ever heard. I was really young, but then I found Elvis, and from there on it just went worse. So yeah, I was pretty much black metal guy when I was younger, and death metal, and just any metal that hits me in the right spot. Yeah.
And now you turn into this.
Yes, exactly. Yeah. But I need to mention about Sepultura.
Yeah,
Sepultura. That was one of my favorites when I was, I don't know, 7, 8.
Yeah.
I remember when Arise.
Yeah.
Arise album when it was out, published. 90 something.
Was it 90s?
Or 80s even? No.
Was it 80s?
But I remember that.
I think so. I think Arise was definitely 90s because then Bloody Roots come out.
It was 96 or something.
Yeah, it's about that.
Yeah. Arise for me was one of those things that then I figured out how drums can actually make music better.
That's actually true. And especially KSA, these drum fills.
It started with Arise, I think, for me. I just fucking loved the way they composed the songs, and he had the tribal feel even on that record, even if it was more like trash. But that's the first time when I heard a drummer that made a difference to the music, because I figured out that if it was somebody else playing, it wouldn't be as good.
The same.
Yeah.
No, I completely agree. Drums make a good track, and if it's done right, then it just takes it onto a new level. Providing you've got the foundations already, the drums just add that little extra flavor.
Yeah, exactly.
I always figured that the drummer is like the goalkeeper of the band, so if he fucks up, everything's lost.
That is true.
Well, gentlemen, do you know what time it is?
I guess so.
Let's have some.
You guess?
Well,
Yeah.
It's time for our next music video, which is Altruistic Love, featuring none other than Thomas.
Yes, exactly.
Where Forever May Fall, and you're watching Inner Demon Media.
This is Annabelle from Circa 66, and you're listening to Inner Demon Radio.
Wow. You get that Superman Clark Kent vibe going on. Like without glasses, you're a totally different person.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's true, you look so different.
Yeah. I wear those all the time.
Yeah.
What an excellent track, though. I loved the music, especially. Not saying anything about vocals, I'm just concentrating on the music for a change because I always listen to the vocals and lyrics. But the music was like
Yeah, but
excellent.
but
Excellent.
that's the
So
great-
tell us about the song. What's altruistic love? Because I think only a mother's love is altruistic. All other kinds of love is selfish.
Yeah.
That's exactly what it's about.
I get you guys. Like we're one mind.
Yeah. Yes, you're right. This is a more serious song, of course. It's about these, for example, young people who are really depressed, and society, doesn't care about these people when they are depressed, and they are yelling for help, basically. But then society, they don't, taking care of those people. But when those people grab a gun, go to school, and blast like 20 people out, then society, of course, is always trying to help and judging people, of course, these gunfires and so on. I understand that it's judgeable, of course. It's not a good thing to go to school, for Christ's sake. But when some people are doing these types of things, I hate that when people are on, for example, on Facebook, sharing these, pray for this and pray for that, and policing their basically own shield, to get themselves better, when they are judging this. And I just honestly hate that. And this basically it is the whole song.
Yeah, it's about the self-serving attitude.
Yeah.
That as long as nothing happens, it's just easy to look away. But then something happens, and then all of a sudden everybody's the best guy, and everybody's the expert, knowing what should have been done, and then nobody actually did anything.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And then policing their shields on Facebook.
Yeah.
Changing their profile pictures, pray for this and pray for that, and you know what? It's not the way to go, if you ask me.
That's beautiful. He's dying again. He's not gonna make it through this interview. I don't know what's happening.
Yeah, I just realised as well that so I've just had to put a new mouse pad in my laptop, and I failed to connect the battery up properly. So I'm on. This is going to shock Ina because she hates anybody with low battery. I've got 44% left.
Oh, the travesty!
Put the battery back on, and I've only just noticed.
Well, we're all gonna die of something.
Yeah.
Might as well be it.
Exactly.
Anyway, so
carry on.
But I need to say that I'm so glad that you focused on music, because this song represents pretty much what I'm trying to do. To adding these different elements, but also to add this, haunting, atmosphere. What, for example, Rammstein does a lot.
yeah,
And
it reminds me a lot of that.
Yeah, and I just want to make something, movie-like soundscapes.
Yeah.
Behind the music, and this is a good example. This song. About it.
Yeah.
And actually,
You're really doing a great job, and I can't wait to see what the future holds for you.
Thanks. Hopefully, all good.
I think it's one of the key things is that when Riku is doing a song, it's always like the vocals are just an instrument. So it's not
that is true.
It's not the main point, but the song is the main point, and the vocals are just like another instrument playing the melodies, and the lyrics are actually pretty fucking awesome. it's an addition, but I love also the fact that you listen to the music because the song it's just fucking great.
I've never actually listened to a lot of these lyrics. For example, I'm always listening to music, and the music gives me a lot. And lyrics, and it's not that important to me when I'm listening to music. But of course, when I want to say something, and of course it is then important. But the music, the whole entity, is the key thing, so to say.
Yeah.
I'm not offended at all. I've been busting my ass trying to write this meaningful lyrics for my band, but now that I know that you don't pay attention to the lyrics, I might as well, like, they turn into an instrumental band. I'm out of the band. That's it.
Okay.
No. I'm up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway, so you got a third album coming up.
Yeah. Actually, I'm actually recording it at the moment. I've lots of demos. I need to say I've like demos for 3 to 4 albums.
Yeah.
Albums. Well, like I said, it's a way of life making music, And now I'm picking the best tracks, out of it. About 10 there will be about 10 tracks, and I've started to record those, and I still need to make a few lyrics. Some songs are missing those, but the basic idea is it's ready. And at the third, like I said, I'm on the road. I'm not there yet, but I'm on the road making music because there will be different kind of songs. I don't know if that, to be honest, I don't know if that is a good thing to have different kind of music, but there will be, and let's see how people sees this,
Yeah. Do we have a name for the album yet?
No, not yet.
No. Any ideas?
And actually, no, still no.
Everything is a no.
Yeah. Because I need to finish all the lyrics before basically giving the name for the album.
So maybe it could be no.
So knowing that you guys are very melancholic, I think you should go with the opposite of being melancholic. So I don't know, call it rainbow farts or something.
Yeah, actually, that's pretty good.
Bring a listener in and go, yeah, this is our new album, and then absolutely pound them with some brutal vocals.
Yeah.
Right, rainbow farts is definitely not what I thought it was.
Yeah. actually, now I remember at some point I was thinking that maybe the album would be called Silence and Me, because it's gathering all the things.
And it's a great song as well.
Yeah, it would be good, but let's see.
When do you reckon it's going to be ready by? Do you have a rough timeline yet?
End of the year, maybe.
So
the recordings will be finished during the autumn, but all the other hassle around it, it takes so much time. So maybe the album is out by the end of the year or start of next year. I don't know just yet.
Or maybe you go insane and finish it at the end of the summer.
No, hopefully actually that can be done.
I know. Yeah, I know it can be done. But
I'm very
here's to hoping.
But I'm very goal-oriented person in that matter. When I'm starting doing something, I like to make some kind of time frame for I start doing it and I'm going towards it, to finish the album. So
what else should we expect from you guys? Any live gigs coming up?
Yeah, that's actually good question, because we are thinking about that, of course, to have live gigs, but like I said, this is so small band just now. So the live gigs are, for example, here in Finland is for the empty, crowd. So we are now basically building up this foundation for everything.
Yeah.
And live gigs will be there when the time is ready.
Yeah, and that's why he called me and a couple of other guys
Yeah.
so that we have a perfect lineup for when the call comes.
Exactly, and
So we'll be ready, and we know what to do, but we'll give it time.
yeah, and I know every guy is rehearsing already the different songs, even those songs that would not be in the set list. But it's good to learn these different songs, you know, to get the idea and to get the feeling, to get the vibe, you know,
Yeah.
about this music, and then we just pick, let's do this, let's do that, because these are quite easy songs after all, you know. After all, these
No, they're not.
but no, for me,
But you made them.
But these guys who are in the live set, you know, these fellows here, they are just so good musicians that I will be the, you know, schoolboy there, you know, learning from this. It's nice to have such a good friends, you know, around.
Yeah,
I mean, that leads me nicely on to two questions I've got to ask you, gents.
Yeah.
Because I ask every band, no matter what, no matter who comes on, there's two most important questions of all time of any interview you're ever gonna get.
Yeah.
Are you ready?
Yeah.
Let's go.
Yeah. Obviously, you're seated. I'd suggest you take a swig of your alcohol first. It might loosen the brain power a little bit.
Inhibitions.
Yeah, inhibitions. So, first question. You mentioned, obviously, you're gigging. Are you going to be looking at potentially touring the United Kingdom in the future?
Fuck yes.
Yes, hell yeah.
Good. So this brings me on to my first question. So when you do come over to the United Kingdom, I'm open to bring you guys in, because just behind that wall just there, okay, there's a lovely little garage with beds, and I've got a pub 200 meters down the road. So you're more than welcome. So it's not a sex dungeon.
I didn't say it was.
Didn't ever cross my mind.
But why
not? Yeah, you have to try it.
I've got a pub 200 meters down the road. Come on over. We'll have a good time. Now, the most important question, gentlemen, of all time. What is your favorite flavor crayon?
Crayon.
Yep.
I think I ate red one once. It was pretty good.
It started off so good. I think I ate red once.
Thomas, I love you.
I love it too.
That's the correct answer, actually.
Yeah.
There is a correct answer. That was it.
And the fact that you said, I think I ate, which means it's not just me.
Yeah, I thought so too.
Yeah, see, boss, people eat crayons.
It just happens. I don't know why.
Yeah. What about you, Riku?
Yeah, I will go with the same. What else?
Now that you know the correct answer, you're gonna get the same answer. Sneaky.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
Now that we're done with the serious questions,
Yeah, okay.
the serious portion of the night, let's talk a bit about our last music video, because after we watch that video, we won't come back. So we should discuss about this right now. So tell us a bit about Silence and Me.
Well, it will be in the album, obviously. This Silence and Me, and I really enjoyed making that song because it's quite simple, and I've got that feeling when writing that song that I just need to let it go. You know, don't think about it, just go. You know, and that happened. That happened basically, and no, catchy song with those crow vocals, and I did those vocals, and I'm really happy about it. You know, I've been learning to do the crow vocals. I'm always been the clean singer, but now I'm learning those crows and added those to that song, and you know, decided to leave out all the clean vocals. You know, and it's great to just let it go and see what happens, and this is basically this song, and
You've been listening to Frozen too much.
yeah, okay. Basically,
Let it go.
let it go.
Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah. But about the lyric part, it's about basically war, and people. We have a huge history here in Finland about the war with Russia, for example. We have had a nice battles with them,
good times.
good times with them a lot, and basically a miracle happened back in the days. But for example, my grandpa was in the war, and he was basically a different person when he came from the war. When and this song is about this kind of people who are attending the war and come back to home, and if people are basically celebrating or having a good time, these soldiers, they are there mentally. They are still in the war, and they suffer a lot about it. For example, in the US, I've heard many stories about these veterans, who are they are still in the war. Even when people are toying around you, and you have a family, things are going on, but it's a whole new, different person who comes back from the war, and this song is about it.
If you think about the Ukraine, it's the same thing, that people are like, you get the videos where they are happy that they won some fight or so, but the price is being paid when they get back home, and
people
celebrate, but they have nothing to celebrate.
Exactly.
They lost everything.
And these lyrics, I was thinking about this Ukraine thing, what is happening now in Europe. We shared a lot of news together with Thomas already in November and December, before the war happened. We noticed that Russian troops are all over the Ukrainian border, and we shared the news a lot, and we discussed with Thomas a lot every day, multiple messages about these things. We really followed that up, and this Silence and Me lyrics, it's about that before the war started, and it was when Finland, I don't know how many kilometers do we have, border with Russians, but a lot,
1,300 kilometers,
and it's a special place to live, and it was a pretty I was shocked, when I 24th, when I opened my phone and saw the news that Russia actually invaded Ukraine, and I was okay. That's not fucking nice. Because we had a lot of discussions here in Finland, because of our history with Russians. And obviously, we can see that they can have this Putin and their government. They can do whatever, So if I'm correct, for your band, this Philadelphia incident, you have done also this.
Yeah, we made
lyrics,
a song
about this. Yeah, about this Ukrainian.
Yeah, the
thing.
song's called "The Fifth Week of the 2-Day War."
Yeah. Yes, exactly, because. That's a nasty thing. What is happening now? And
shouldn't be actually laughing, but it's so twisted.
It's twisted. Yeah, exactly. But this song is about this war thing. What is going on at the moment?
Well, gentlemen, I think we made it to the end of today's interview. Thank you so much. Yeah, already. We can sit here for hours, but.
Yeah, but the guests have something else to do.
Thank you so much for hanging out with us.
Yes, thank you very much.
Really appreciate it. You got some really good music going on. Keep it up. Can't wait for the new album to come out. And as for you viewers, thank you all so much for tuning in tonight with us on another Talking with Demons, with a band, one from the north, which is one person from the north, actually.
with his mate.
Yeah. And don't forget to tune in tomorrow, which is Sunday, at 4 p.m. EDT for the Delinquents Bowl with Sid Ryder and myself on nerddemonmedia.com/radio. And after that, at 5 p.m. EDT, we got the Devil's Mosh Pit with
Oh yeah, it's. I forgot
the other
all
side.
about that. Yeah, I
Yes,
forgot all
with
about
Boy
that.
Pain.
Yeah.
And then at 8:30 EDT on our YouTube channel and Facebook page, Inner Demon Media, we got Everyday Magic with Sid, Luna, and Heather. So, everybody tune in. Thank you for hanging out with us tonight. And thank you to our viewers. Go check these guys out. One from the North. Stalk them on social media. Do it. Do it. And thank you guys once again for hanging out with us.
Thanks.
It was a pleasure.
It was a pleasure, definitely. And take care.
Stay
Hey.
put.
Yeah.
Stay put. Stay where you are. We're going to go backstage as we watch Silence and Me. You stay put. Stay where you are. See you backstage in a bit.
Exactly. Thanks.
Let's do it.
Hey, this is Simon of Pressure, and you're doing something smart because you're watching Talking with Demons.